Hello and welcome to another video review, this time about the Hikmicro Condor CH35L thermal monocular with an integrated laser range finder. The company Hikmicro was founded in 2016. In 2018, Hikmicro released their first product, and since then the expansion and growth went very fast. Today, Hikmicro offers all kinds of thermal and night vision products for outdoor and industrial use, and is currently one of the leading companies in this industry. The headquarters and manufacturing facility are both located in China. So the Condor series of devices are thermal monoculars with an integrated laser range finder. And this new series of devices was introduced in fall of 2023. Condor series are currently the best and latest thermal monoculars from Hikmicro, and currently there are 4 models available. 2 models labeled CH have a sensor resolution of 384 by 288 and lenses of 25 or 35 millimeters. The CQ models, which are more powerful and more expensive, they have a larger sensor resolution of 640 by 512 pixels and have lenses 35 or 50 millimeters. In terms of technical specification, these devices are very similar to the Falcon devices, with the addition of a laser range finder and a different, much more ergonomic design. Especially from this perspective, you can see the completely different design. So they moved away from the tubular design, and like this, the device fits perfectly in the hand. So it is, in my opinion, one of the best ergonomic designs on the market. So the CH35L, so this model here, this one is the second most affordable device in the Condor line, and is due to the 3.5 times magnification, perfectly suitable for observation on longer distances and open terrain. Condor devices have a new magnesium alloy housing, which is here on the top and here on the bottom, rubber coated, and the whole device has a IP67 protection level, so it means this device is completely dust and waterproof. Waterproof for 1 meter of depth for 30 minutes. Now if I start on the top here with the ocular, it is made out of rubber. You can rotate it, so for left and right eye usage. It is completely made out of rubber, and it is a quite hard rubber. In my opinion, it could be a bit softer. And this piece here, what stands out, acts like a protection against external light when you look through it during the day, but also during the night, that no light of the display goes away, so that you would be easier detectable. Then here we have the diopter setting, or the diopter ring, which is also rubberized, and it is very easy to adjust, but it is also quite stiff, so it doesn't turn unintentionally. Under the ocular we have here the battery compartment, with when I turn it slightly to the left and then pull the cover up, we can see the battery compartment itself, and inside CR the 18650 battery with a capacity of 3200 milliamp hours. Cover of the battery compartment is secured with a strap, so you cannot lose it so easily during the night. On top we have the 4 buttons to operate the device. On the left side we have only the Hikmicro logo, and on the right side we have the USB-C compartment, which can be opened like this. So the USB-C compartment and a carrying strap which fits perfectly if you are right-handed user. For left-handed users, unfortunately there is no possibility to mount it on to the other side, but the device itself can be easily used also with the left hand, and it is perfectly suitable. On the bottom we have a thread for mounting the device on a tripod, and lastly from the front we can see the 35mm objective lens. Now also how the objective cover clipped on to this carrying strap with a magnet. Maybe you can see it like this better. So it is really secured, and the magnet is very strong, so it really holds the cover in place. What is also really nice with this magnet in the carrying strap, that the inside of the cover is facing the carrying strap, so you get no dirt or debris inside of the cover, and then when you put it on the objective, that you get all of this debris inside to the lens. So this is really a well designed, really well designed and really nice feature. On the objective we have the 35mm objective lens, and the whole objective can be turned for focusing for the image. And on the bottom we have here the laser rangefinder, which works up to 1000 meters. The temperature range in which this device can operate is from -25 degrees Celsius all the way up to 40 degrees Celsius, and the size of this device is 184.9 millimeters in length by 53 millimeters wide, and it is 87.8 millimeters high. So it is a very compact device, and it can be more compared to traditional laser rangefinders from the size of it. So really well designed. The weight of this device is only 470 grams, so it is also very lightweight, and the MSRP of it is 2,100 euros, so it is also quite affordable, and you really get a lot of quality and features with the device. The turn on time, or the startup time, is very fast. It is just under 4 seconds till you get the image, and then I think additional 2 or 3 seconds that you can already go in the menu and make some changes. The sleep mode is integrated with the sensor, so it automatically detects and activates the automatic screen off if it's more than 75 degrees left or right, or if it's more than 70 degrees more forward facing down, then the display turns off to save the battery life. The device has, of course, also connecting capabilities with a cable to a PC, but also with a Wi-Fi module, also to a smartphone, with the site app, which can be downloaded for free in the App Store or Android Store. Device is, of course, made in China in its own facility of Hikmicro. The warranty comes with 3 years, and the best part of it is that the service department is in the EU, so if something goes wrong with the device, we don't need to send it to China, so the service is quite fast. Now for the battery. The battery is a standard rechargeable 18650 battery, which is in my opinion perfect because they are inexpensive and are widely available. So if you want to purchase additional batteries from Hikmicro or original, I think they are approximately 10 euros. But of course the device works also with aftermarket batteries as well. A really nice part of it is also that other Hikmicro devices use also the same batteries, so they are interchangeable, and you can have, let's say, 10 batteries and use it in all sorts of Hikmicro devices at once. With the device come 3 batteries, 2 come separately and 1 is in the device, and they can be charged directly through the device itself with this USB-C compartment here, but also a separate battery charger is available, which is this one here, which is of a high quality. And the nice part is that this charger can also be used for many different battery types as well. So it has to be lithium-ion, of course, but also from other manufacturers as well. With the battery charger you get also a cable from USB-C to USB, but unfortunately the device does not come with a charging adapter, which I personally really don't like, because Hikmicro makes the same like smartphone manufacturers, that they do not include this anymore. But I think with such a device charging adapter should be included. So yeah, this is in my opinion a big or negative from Hikmicro, because adapter for Hikmicro is just a few euros, and it really could be included in my opinion. With one battery the device can run up to 2 hours with a laser rangefinder on, and 3 batteries are included, so all in all approximately 6 hours of on time with the device. Of course you can extend the turn on time. When you don't need the device you can turn off the display, or you don't have it in a position like this so the display is always on, but when you give it away the display turns on and you save again a bit of the battery life. The power indicator is here on top, so you have a small red light when the device is on, so you immediately see that if the device is on or off. Okay, now for the sensor. Inside is a Vox uncooled sensor with a resolution of 384 by 288 pixels, and the pixel size is 12 microns. The refresh rate is 50 Hz, so you have a really smooth picture when observing, and the NETD, or the sensitivity of the device, or the minimal detectable temperature difference, is less than 20 millikelvins, which is really good, and because of that you really get a detail-rich image. There are 3 calibration modes for the sensor: automatic, manual, and semi-automatic, or external. It stays in the manual, which means that you have to close the cover on the objective and then start the calibration. The display inside of the device is an OLED type display with a resolution of 1024 by 768 pixels, and the video and image recording is made with the same resolution. The display is quite big and also very nice, and the images through the device are really good, especially if you consider the price of 2,100 euros. The image is really good in my opinion. Okay, now for the optical specifications. We have a 35 millimeters projective lens with an aperture of 1.0. The field of view of this model is 13.1 by 9.7 meters at 100 meters, and the range of detection is 1800 meters. There are 4 color modes available: black hot, white hot, red hot or fusion, and the closest focused so you get a crisp image is 3.5 meters. Of course, you can use the device also with glasses, and the analog magnification of this device is 3.5 times, and you have additional 8 times digital zoom, so all in all from 3.5 to 28 times magnification. 28 times is in my opinion not very usable because you get a lot of pixels, but everything under it's quite usable in my opinion. Now for the laser rangefinder, which is located here, works up to 1000 meters, and the minimal range it can measure is 10 meters. The accuracy is plus or minus 1 meter, and the wavelength in which the laser rangefinder operates is 905 nanometers. With the short press you start making the measurements, and it measures so many times how you have set the parameters in the settings. If you are in the scan mode, then you get measurements in approximately every 2 seconds. The device measures only the direct distance, so it does not have the feature of equivalent horizontal range, and it does not show the angle to the target. Okay, now for the menu or for the buttons. Now for the buttons, they are positioned here on top, and I think that the placement of the buttons is really well made, and especially for a right-handed user with this carrying strap, it is really easy to use these buttons. Of course, also a left-handed user can also use it without any problems. The buttons itself can have 2 options, short and long press. So if I start with the power button, with the short press you give the device in a sleep mode or you wake the device up, and with a long press the device turns on or off. The second one is the measure button. With a short press you turn on the measuring or the laser range finding. With the double press the laser range finder turns off, and if you hold this button the device starts or stops recording a video. In the menu, this button acts also like a cursor for going up in the menu. Next one is the menu itself. With a short press the device switches through the palettes, and with the long press you enter the menu, and in the menu with a short press you confirm the parameters, and with holding the button you save and exit the parameters. Next one is the zoom button. With a press you switch to the digital zoom, so you go up, up, up to the maximum magnification, and with the next press back to the lowest magnification, and if you hold it, the device starts to calibrate the sensor. When pressing this button and this one, so the measuring button and the menu button, both at once, the device makes a photo or makes a snapshot. Okay, now for the menu app you need for connecting the device is the Sight app from Hikmicro, and when you come into the app itself, you can see first of all that this device, the Condor, is connected, and on the under this information that it is connected, you have 4 different options available. First is live view, album, to register the product, and product info. First of all, if we go to product info, we see all of the data of the device, and when we click here up on the device upgrade, we can check if there are some updates available for this device, so you can very easily update the device directly with the phone. If we go back in the album, we see all of our videos and photos we made with the device. We have local, cloud album, and the device. And if we go back home, then on the left side we have the live view button, and if we go inside we have the image which we see through the device itself. Now if I go quickly through the menu, with a short press you can see there are changes in the palette, and now with a long press I entered the menu. First of all, we have the brightness settings, then we have contrast, picture-in-picture mode, which can be turned on or off. Then we have the Zoom Pro feature, so that when you use it with the zoom, the image has a better quality when zoomed in, and you get more details out of your picture. Then further we have the advanced settings, and if we enter these, we have the tone, which is cold or warm of the entire device when we look through it. Then we have the sharpness, how sharp you want to have your image. Next one is the scene mode, which is recognition or jungle. Then is this setting which I talked before about the laser rangefinder. So when you push the button, for how many seconds continuously you get the reading. And I think this is one of the best options about the laser rangefinder. So when you push a button, then you surely move your picture, but you can easily get it steady and get on your target, and because of that you can really measure your target very precisely. You can adjust for how many seconds the device makes the measurement, which is in my opinion perfect, or the best part of a laser rangefinder, because when you push the button you almost surely move your device a little bit, and with a continuous measurement you can very easily come back on the target and make a very precise measurement. So in this case we have one measurement or up to 60 seconds of continuous measurements, which is in my opinion perfect. Then next one is the hotspot, so the Wi-Fi which you need to connect the smartphone. The next one is the audio, if you want to have the microphone in the device on and or off. Then automatic screen off, which I would recommend, because of that you can save the battery life. Then we have the hot tracking, so you get a dot in the image which is where is the hottest point in your image. Then function settings like on-screen display, brand logo, if you want to have it on the device, USB connection, image calibration, which is in my opinion automatic or manual is the best. External, I don't really see why you should use that. Then defective pixel repair. If you have somewhere a defective pixel, you can go on it and repair it. Next one is the burning prevention, so it looks that the sensor does not get too hot so it does not get any damage. And lastly, we have the general settings for language, time, date, units, meters or yards, automatic power off function, and if you want to restore the device to normal, to the settings like you will when you bought it. And lastly, all of the information about your device. If you go out of the menu, now we can see also on the app itself, on the right upper corner we have the settings button, and in this you can make all of the changes like in the device itself. And on the lower part of the display we have the brightness setting, contrast, zoom, where you can precisely zoom in, palettes, then calibration, and lastly laser range finding. And on the bottom we have on the left side the if we have any photos or videos. In the middle the button is for making image or photo, and on the right side to make a video. And this is it. This is, I think, everything about the app. Now, what do you get with the device? First of all, a charger with the USB to USB-C cable, 2 additional batteries, and one which is in the device itself, of course. Then a carrying bag, and also a cleaning cloth, and then also instruction manual and how to make connect to the site app, how to use the battery charger, and so on. So everything you need to know about your new device. Okay, now if we make a short summary. First of all, the positives. The best part of this device is, in my opinion, the build quality and the ergonomic design. With this comes also the size, because it is very small compared to some other devices on the market, and it is extremely ergonomically made, so you can really easily use it, and yeah, it just fits perfectly in the hand. It is just a little bit larger than a standard laser rangefinder, which is, in my opinion, perfect. Then the next thing is interchangeable batteries, 18650 batteries, which are very cheap, and yeah, you can find it almost in any store. Next one is the laser rangefinder. It works very well, and it is, even though it is such a small and compact design, it still has some space and is integrated here on the front. The image quality for the price is very good in my opinion, and lastly also the price of the device itself, with the MSRP of 2,100 euro. It is very affordable, and especially for the great image quality and detail resolution the device offers. Now for the sour part, or what I would make differently. The eyepiece, in my opinion, is a bit too hard. It could be a little bit softer so that it would fit more perfectly around the eyes. The second thing is the runtime. With 2 hours of runtime, this is not very much. Of course, you have 2 additional batteries, but you have to carry them additionally around. So a little bit more of a runtime would be perfect in my opinion. And lastly, the charging adapter. I think, as I said previously, it should be included with such a device. I really don't like that it is not included. Okay, I hope you found this video review useful. If you have any additional questions, click the link below, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.